The former president of the United States, Donald Trump, still in Florida this afternoon, but gearing up to travel to New York tomorrow. A short time ago, Trump announcing he will, in fact, deliver remarks from Mar-a-Lago Tuesday night after he returns from his arraignment. NBC correspondent Vaughn Hilliard is on this for us and joining us from West Palm Beach near Mar-a-Lago. Vaughn, as always, great to talk to you. The former president certainly not planning to go quietly, as they say. What can we expect in the coming days?
Right. If his social media posts over the last couple of days are any indication, he intends to try to play this out in the court of public opinion. It's going to be a question of whether Donald Trump were to go on the witness stand in his trial or not. His own former Attorney General Bill Barr suggested that he should not because, in Bill Barr's own words, he has no self-control. But this is a decision that the defense team is going to have to look at. And for Donald Trump, he just announced here a few moments ago that on Tuesday, when he returns from that arraignment in New York City, he is going to deliver primetime remarks right here at his private residence, Mar-a-Lago. But for the likes of Joe Tacopina, who is representing Donald Trump here in this particular New York case here, he has flooded the airwaves, essentially trying to set up a pre-trial, a pre-arraignment defense for the former president. One question that he did answer earlier today was the question of whether he would try to have this case moved out of Lower Manhattan. And I'll just let you hear directly from him because the former president has suggested that this judge overseeing this case was not fair. Take a listen to Tacopina responding to that specific question, though.
You know, I have no issue with this judge whatsoever.
Well, your client does. He says that
he's has a very good reputation. Well, my client has a right to have an issue with everything. He's been politically persecuted. Make no mistake about that. I have no reason to believe this judge is biased. I've not been before him on this matter. So we have to let this process play out.
The judge is not naive to the public remarks that Donald Trump is making. And of course, there is a conversation to be had about a potential gag order. The former president has already tried to undercut Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, and his social media posts here over the last hours, including one that says that these charges are a, quote, assault on the nation, are an indication of him trying to garner support and galvanize it among millions of Americans here for everything that happens outside of the courtroom. And Yasmin, to note, NBC and other news organizations have petitioned the court, the judge, to allow cameras inside of the courtroom for these proceedings. Normally, that is not the case here in New York, but it is for the purpose of trying to allow this to play out for all of the public to watch in real time.